What's good, people? It's your boy Reckless. Today I'm taking you through my pool day routine. We're gonna go through the top tips to build muscle mass, and yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. Let's go.
A good girl like me in a while.
Wavy Boy Productions.
Tip number 2, alright? If you're trying to increase muscle size, what you need to do is have a very structured training that you see. Anyone's training plan is just as good as the other one. The only difference is the critical thinking behind the structure. Now I'm trying to go for a bit more muscle size, which is why I'm doing today's content. Alright, so my split day is there's a pull day and there's a push day involved, and there'll be a leg day. That makes 3 out of the 7 days for you able to train. Pull, push, and leg day you can keep it as simple as that if you're a beginner. If you're a bit more scheduled in and you want to be going for 4 to 5 days, you can do push, pull, and leg, and add like whichever one you think is a weakness, and you can get that onto it. Up to you. Just make sure you have a very good and structured split day workout. Right? Tip number 3, you're working to increase muscle size or any type of muscular adaptation. The one thing that really matters is the intensity. If you're trying to increase size on your back, you have to pick the right workout so your exercise will match the intensity for the muscle training. So for lats, I'm gonna have a pull down exercise variety, okay? Then you want the weight. The weight will match the rep. Okay, so today I'm matching up the intensity now. So bear in mind, I'm doing a lat pull down type exercise, and I've matched it with the weights, which is 50% of my 1 rep max, going for 10 reps, going for 10 sets. What that will do is increase the muscle fiber numbers. So first you can do 10 sets of 10 reps. You can say you have a good comfort zone within that weight level, which is why you choose a low weight to begin with. Track your levels as you go, and you see the difference. And with that, I track and I progressively overload. Alright, so if I'm doing 10 reps of 10 sets, alright, I'm not looking for a great amount of rest time, and I need just enough to get me back to where I need to be. The greatest being about 5 minutes, and the shortest being about 30 seconds. I want to meet somewhere, not halfway, but somewhere just within the more intensified region, which would be around 90 seconds. Tension, the more pressure the muscle's feeling overall, the more muscle adaptation you feel. That's what we call intensity levels, okay? With every form, you need to make sure that you're taking down the right things, okay? With each form, each rep has to be perfect. Each rep has to be worth it. Okay, so for example, your rep range, you want to get full range of motion, like I said. Alright, so a simple bicep curl, for example, this is a full flex motion, so this is a full range of motion. Alright, if you're doing your bicep curls and you're only getting up to here, you're only targeting a certain aspect of the muscle fiber. A full range will keep the whole fiber under tension, so full range of motion is very important. Other thing would be the speed. Okay, so you can have a bicep curl like this, alright? So you're contracting the muscle as quick as you can, but that's not where muscle mass comes in. To gain muscle, the muscle has to be, it's all about keeping the muscle under tension as long as you can. So what you want to do is you want to contract your muscle, maybe a 2 seconds contraction, so 1, 2, the eccentric flow, the return back to the start state, that's what you really need to focus on, because that's where you control the weight. Okay, here you can throw it up, but when you're bringing it right back down, it's a muscle that's controlling the weight. Right, so you want to make sure you have good time under tension when you're coming down, because in terms of gaining muscle, eccentric control is where you get there's at least 90% more chance of gaining muscle mass if you can control it slower than you normally could. Okay, so doing this, it looks as good as it can, you look good, you feel good, but when you really want to hit the muscle, full range of motion, good control. So I'd say 2 seconds contraction and at least a 4 seconds retraction, which is eccentric motion, which is the controlled phase of the exercise. Okay, so form, you have full range of motion, then you have control throughout the range of motion. Alright, so that's another tip for form that I think will be very, very helpful for you if you're trying to build muscle mass. So make sure you take that down and try to adapt.